A new Fox News poll shows former President Trump and running mate J.D. Vance gaining popularity with voters. Trump's favorability score jumping to 48%. That's up 4 points from last month, while Vance is also surging to 44%. That is up 9 points from last month. Vice President Kamala Harris, meanwhile, and her running mate Tim Walz are losing favorability with voters. Harris dropping 3 points to 47%, while Walz has dropped 6 points to 43%. Fox polling also finding endorsements from former President Obama, Taylor Swift, and RFK Jr. are likely to make the biggest impact on voters, with all three receiving positive favorability ratings. Elon Musk, who also endorsed Trump, hitting the campaign trail yesterday in Pennsylvania, while investor Mark Cuban stumps for Harris. Watch.
I honestly think that he used to understand how tariffs work. Let's just call him the Grinch from now on. But you know what? It gets worse than that. It's not just about the Christmas presents you won't be able to buy because his tariffs made them too expensive.
We're going to see government spending go ballistic. It's inflation go nuts. It's going to be just bad on every level. And like fundamentally, if the current trend of strangulation by overregulation is not turned around, we'll never get to Mars. It just will be illegal.
Well, it's the battle of the billionaires in this election season, John. What do you think?
Well, I think what this comes down to is that with Trump, the emphasis is going to be on the private sector solving the country's problems. With the Democrats, we're going to have to put our trust in the federal government. And unfortunately, the federal government's record at solving problems in the United States has not been all that great. We've been on that path for the past 3 years, and it hasn't been working well.
What do you think, Joe?
Look, I mean, I think it comes down to who these billionaires are, really fundamentally. I mean, look at who Mark Cuban is. He's someone who Americans know as a critic on Shark Tank, someone who's a pessimist. Compare that to Elon Musk, who has this amazing way about talking about the future for the world, for America, for the country, and he's doing fundamentally incredible things. We saw that SpaceX rocket land. It was absolutely amazing. So if you're talking about who's going to inspire Americans on their vision for the future, that isn't Trump and Harris, I think certainly Elon Musk has more and brings more to bear on this equation than Mark Cuban.
Well, he's also been spot on about the border and the really negative impact of this wide open border policy. Fox News polls find 67%, or 2/3 of voters, favor deporting illegal migrants. 30% said that they oppose it. Voters trust Trump by a landslide on the border, a stunning 57% to Harris's 42%. That's a 15-point margin. And when it comes to Israel, 32% of voters said that the U.S. is too supportive. 29% say that we're not supportive enough. And 35% say the level of support is about right. Voters also trust Trump more on handling Israel and the Middle East crisis, 55% for Trump to Harris's 42%, a 13-point margin there in Trump's favor. And Cheryl, don't forget, the Trump administration came out with the Abraham Accords. And for the first time in a long time, we were seeing a peaceful environment there. And so much so that people were betting that Saudi Arabia was going to join the Abraham Accords.
And you had discussions going on between the Saudis and between the Israelis, obviously before October 7th, about having, I mean, you had airplanes. Remember when that airplane landed at Ben Gurion Airport? I mean, that was a huge moment in the idea that we could truly have Middle East peace. Back to the border for a second here. I was looking at some new numbers coming out. We don't talk about New Mexico. Remember, New Mexico is a border state, Maria, right now, I'm seeing these, the early returns for New Mexico. And this is a state that in 2020, 61% went Democrats. They're only seeing about 50% now when it comes to those early voting numbers that we're getting that are registered Democrats. New Mexico could be in play. Think about that for a second, Maria. That is the border story. That is immigration and how much it shows you it is hurting Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. And again, Arizona, even with the influx of Californians that moved there during COVID, Arizona is still trending red. Oh, yeah. Florida, of course, trending red. North Carolina, couple of points red. It is fascinating as we've got 17 days to go.
Yeah, and, this is an economic issue, but it's certainly more importantly a national security issue, that wide open border.